Okay, how we doing today? Finally got the call. I knew it was coming. I didn't know when. I didn't expect it this early, but I got the call. Customer called me up looking for a computer. Needed to have XYZ. Needed to have 6 gigs memory, a terabyte hard drive, and Windows 8. All right, and I was like, wait a minute. Windows 8? Wait, that's not even on the shelf yet. But the greater concern is, even if it was, I wouldn't recommend upgrading to it just yet. Let's just take a stroll down memory lane. Let's take a stroll down the old Windows operating systems to come out. Windows and Microsoft, I would say, every other operating system is really good. They're like politicians. They have a real crappy one, then a real good one. So I would say Windows Vista was like George Bush. Windows 7 is like Obama. But then after Obama or after Clinton, you have to have a crappier politician. So my thing is the next OS from Microsoft probably, off of the success of 7, is probably going to be, at best. So let's take a stroll down memory lane. Okay, DOS, great. Bam. DOS 2.0, even better. Got a little bit more commands, a little bit easier. And then you got Windows 3.1. Okay? That was revolutionary. To put a graphical user interface over a terminal, that was great. It was off the chain. That's what's up. Windows 95 comes out. Okay? And it just looks like the graphics back then with the little cloud and all of that looked so cool, but Windows 95 had issues. It had problems. It used to lock up. You used to have to restart it. That was the first OS that really locked up. That was really the first operating system to introduce that from Microsoft. Lock up OS. Stuff you do that can lock this up. 3.1 would lock up, but you would really have to, usually it would be something on you, like your computer wasn't fast enough. Not something that you're doing specifically. Windows 95 was just locking up for no reason. It's cold outside. I'm locking up. You know, it had issues. That's why they come out with service packs. So if you don't believe that these operating systems have issues, why are they on Service Pack 4? Why do you have to update Windows if it's perfect? You know, even Linux, whatever, you have to update your Mac. For all you Mac users that are watching this laughing, you have to update Leopard, Snow Leopard, Tiger 2. Even Lion and Thundercat. That's going to be the new operating, Thundercat. But anyway, going back, Windows 98, great. Great operating system, 2nd edition, because the first one had a couple of bugs. Windows 98, great OS. And then followed by, like I said, 95 was, it looked great. It looked cold as hell, but it was buggy, okay? 98, great. And then what happened? Millennium, garbage. 2000, Millennium and 2000 to me are the same. Garbage, issues, problems. Now, they always look, it looks like the new thing on the block, but it's garbage, problems. Then we have Windows XP. That's another, like, a landmark, another great OS. Once it got to Service Pack, I would say about, when it first came out, great, and then there was some issues with it, some security issues, like administrative password. Like if you went and if you bought a new HP or something, and they would ask you to put a username in there, set up a password, but what you didn't know was, you know, your administrative account was just open and clear. You thought, hey, I put a password on here, I'm secure. Unknowingly that somebody can just press Control, Alt, and Delete at the login screen, type in administrator, press Enter, and there. But yeah, and that was one of the issues, and that's why Service Pack 3 had to come out. And there was about 500 billion other issues, too, that they updated. But XP was a really great all-around operating system to me. And then Vista came out. Yeah. The worst operating system in the. This is why Bill Gates is retired now. In my opinion, he's retired. When Vista came out, as in my opinion, Billy says, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I'm done. So then after that, what happened? 7, a greater operating system came out. It was great. He shut everybody up. Hey, this is Microsoft. Get it while it's hot. Come on, everybody hopped on 7. Now what? 8. 8 is coming out now. And I think if history has taught us anything, Windows 8 will be effed up. It will be buggy. It will be slow. It won't be. I'm telling you. Now for tablets, I'm talking about for computers. I don't know about this Windows 8. All right. Now I did download it. Did put it on. It does. It's all right, but. I'm a computer guy, so over the course of a year, I would say I probably reinstall Windows on anywhere from 500 to 2,000 computers or systems. So we'll see. I'm just going to start testing it out. I put it on probably about 2 so far, but they were higher end computers. So we'll see. Because Windows Vista at first was great for me. But I would say like with the Realtek drivers, it was really, I don't know, it's like for some chipsets, it just doesn't work right for some reason. But basically the point of me doing this is, and the point of me saying that and taking you down memory lane to remind you, is you do not want to be the first person to get these operating systems when they come out. Because you are the guinea pigs. You are testing them, okay? You don't want to do that. You want them to be out for at least minimum 6 months to a year. And then I don't get them until the first service pack comes out. I did not go to 7 till service pack 1. I didn't go to Vista. So I was on Windows XP. Well, I have Linux, of course. Windows XP. And I mean, even Linux. Even this new Ubuntu 12.10, garbage. Sorry. It looks good. It looks cold. But it just doesn't do it like 9.0 does. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. It's the truth. Am I lying? Comment. Community. If I'm lying, community tell. Community tell me if you think Windows 2000 was just as good as Windows XP. Community, tell me if you think Vista was as good as Windows XP. No, if Vista was as good as 7, maybe I need to learn. Tell me. But I'm just saying, this is just Microsoft. I think they do it on purpose. Because I went from the first OS all the way, and matter of fact, DOS 2.0 had, that was different. To me, that was an update. That's a little bit different. It wasn't like operating systems was back then. It would be like Service Pack 2 for me back then. But going back to what I'm saying is, even in video and audio, I have this problem all the time. People are like, hey, I want CS6. Well, let's go back to CS3. CS3 was great, revolutionary. CS4, it had some issues. It had some chipset errors. Something that CS5, great. Buggy-free, ran smoothly. But my thing is, you don't always want the latest. First of all, it's more expensive. Second of all, it's not tested. Third of all, it's going to be obsolete within 6. By the time you buy it, it's like a car. As soon as you buy it, it's worth less. Spending all of this money, like CS6, somebody's going to spend $1,500 when you can get CS3 for $30. And that's what I say. Did you see the movie 300? Okay? And, I need the new Final Cut Pro. Did you see 300? Yeah, I saw 300. Are you going to create something better than 3? Because 300 was done on a G5 running Leopard. Okay? So are you going to create something that's better than a movie 300? Probably not. So what should you use? You should use the same software and hardware they use to do that. And I tell, I sell laptops and I sell computers. I tell these video guys this all the time. They want, oh, I need an i7. I need an i7 with 8 gigs of RAM. No, 16 gigs of RAM. 4 terabytes. Now, I can see hard drive space all day. Get you a 2 terabyte hard drive. Get you 4 gigs of RAM. But, I mean, they're spending like $5,000 on this new software that sucks. And here's the thing. Movie guys, they don't use this software. They use hardware to edit videos on. They have toasters and Avid machines that they spent $10,000. I know sometimes they're like, yeah, this movie was made on Final Cut Pro. They're lying to you. It's the same thing. Like, think of it like this. Like LeBron James drinking Gatorade and Derrick Rose drinking. Let me tell you what Derrick Rose, because I actually saw the drink that Derrick Rose drink. It's not Gatorade. You know what it is? He's got one of them $1,000 juice machines. They put ginger, parsley, lettuce, tomatoes, all of these super fruits and stuff, and they juice that. And that's what he's not drinking what we drink. He doesn't go to Walmart and get a 99-cent bag of Gatorade. No, he's drinking a custom specific juice for his amino acids that a scientist formulated for him. And he puts it in a Gatorade cup and gets paid. No, that's like, hey, if I buy Jordans, I can jump higher. No, you can't jump higher. Actually, they're a little bit heavy. You can be jumping lower than you normally can jump. So my thing is, don't buy into the hype, especially if you're starting out. If you're starting out, you want to get what you know works. Even with these phones, it's the same thing. I'm not going to get an iPhone 5 for probably, well, I'm not going to get an iPhone 5, period. But if I was to get an iPhone 5, I'm not going to wait in the line and pay more when I know in a month or two it's probably going to be half that price. What? Are you serious? And it's going to have issues like the iPhone 4 had with the antennas. Why would you want to be the first person and get something? Don't. With technology, okay, now with clothes, fashion, a little different. I see you want to be the first, but with technology, you do not want to be the first in anything. In a phone, a computer, an operating system, a program, or a cell phone. Well, I say a phone first, but anyway, you get the point that I'm saying. Am I going to upgrade to a Windows 8 eventually? Yes. First off, no. Off the bat, no, I'm not. I'm going to wait probably a year before I actually start selling it and recommending my clients to go to 8. So probably 2014, the top of 2014, the end of 2013, I might go to Windows 8. But history is telling us it's going to be another Vista. So, hey, there you go. That's my 2 cents. I'm Bruce. And if I'm sending you this video, because a lot of times I sell things on Craigslist, eBay, whatever, and I don't have time to sit down with each person that asks me this question. So I'm probably sending you this video. And you're probably wondering, why are you sending me this video? So instead of me sitting down and having this conversation with each person that asks me this, I'm just going to say, hey, what's your email address? Let me send you this video. This is why. Okay? So, yeah, there you guys go. Get you a staple. Get you a Windows 7, even Windows XP. Get you CS3. There you go. All right. Take it. And with Office, too. Office is really not much you can do. Office 2007 is pretty much all you need. Don't spend $500 on Office 13 coming out. Please don't do that. All right. You guys take it easy.